plastic casing that fits into the magnet here and into that tube there. Now, as the blood flows down through the tube over the wire mesh, it travels through a complex magnetic field, and we can actually show this happening on film shot through a microscope. By having a strong enough magnet, it's possible to pluck out the red cells continuously. In fact, those light-colored blobs are the red cells. As you can see, they cling and build up a layer sometimes up to 10 cells thick. Now, to retrieve the red cells, it's only necessary then to remove the magnet and flush the system with a saline solution. And there you can see the red blood cells mixed, of course, with that solution. Well, tests on the red cell composition of any blood sample can then readily be done without being bothered with other blood cells. However, it's not only in blood analysis that this system has its uses. This technique could also help patients who need pure red cell transfusions or whose blood needs to be totally purified. Well, there's a lot more work to be done yet, but let's wish them luck with the project. Judith.
All the best life jackets inflate automatically when they, and you, hit the water. But keeping afloat with your head above water is only half the answer. Someone's got to find you bobbing about in the waves, which would certainly be difficult in German Bight tonight. But now there's something else you can wear to produce a permanent distress signal in the air. Now, once it hits the water, it comes apart, and there's a lead weight at the bottom which keeps it upright, and water flows through a hole into the tube, starting a very violent chemical reaction. And it's not compressed air inflating this balloon. What happens is this. Inside the tube is a metal hydride, and when the sea water comes into contact with it, a gas is produced during a very violent chemical reaction, as I said. Now, that gas is hydrogen, and hydrogen's lighter than air. Now, because the balloon takes 3 minutes to fully inflate, I put this into the water during the last item. Now, there's a pin just here, and when it's pulled, it releases the balloon, which I'd better hold on to, otherwise it's going to go right up into the air. So pull that, and off it goes. The idea is that this balloon would float high above you, so a rescue helicopter could find you from miles away. So until the same time next week, good night.
In 35 minutes, Blankety Blank with Terry Wogan. Now on BBC1 to introduce the next programme, here's Dave Lee Travis.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Thursday evening, time to settle back in your favourite chair and cop a load of some of the best music around on Top of the Pops.